finish the panels up on. We'll build the back panel and the shoulders tomorrow, and then this will ship out to the customer. Josh, what's going on? Justin, what's up? AJ, how are you? Wayne, what's up? Chase, how are you? Byron, Jason, been there. What's up? How are we? There's some of the back panel pieces to that. Benjamin Brewer, what's going on? Brian Frazier, what's up? Anybody get any SOE gear this weekend? Anybody use any SOE gear this weekend? Kevin, how are you? Viking, what's going on? William S. JG. Todd, John, Keith. Fupa XL, right on. I just got back in the door a minute ago. Had my fanny pack with me. Kiri, can you break down the tension from materials being your biggest expense to your time being the... I don't know what you're asking me. Break it down fucking Barney style, man. Your belt tool bag right on. Fupa XL, yep. Amanda has her Fupa XL when we went out. Do you have a fanny pack that you can show, maybe open it? Would be good for a concealed weapon. This is what I carry. It's small. You're not going to put a gun in there with a holster, but you could do a trigger guard holster. Our Fupa, it's on the website. We have very good videos of it. I would tell you to check there. These are Fupas here. I have a lot of different colors available. I also have several color options for those fanny packs. And then I have Fupas, XLs, and danglers. And there's a very good description and video of them on the website. You're going to get a lot more from that than what I could show you here right now. Leave tomorrow for Indiana. Some crane training, very cool. What do you got, like a like sky crane? You got the what's that thing called inside the building, or like an actual big crane with cable and shit, like the freestanding moves on its own? Hendrix, what's up? Aggie Phil, radio, what's going on? Cobra belt and the splatter print tool bag for range trip, right on. Wife came home from hospital Saturday with her clothes, right on. I'm glad that that worked out. 2-quart waiting for me when you got home, nice. Carry your covert every day. Fupa XL large tool bag. Fupas come in the truck with me everywhere, nice. Nice. Fupa XL is perfect for summer. Used 2 Velcro interior accessory mag holders and an adjustable pistol holder, right on. Great weekend, been there, right on. Telegram CEO arrested. What happened? Training on both to unload barges on the river and also run crap. Very cool, dude. What happened with the Telegram guy? What they get him for, or what do they say he did? Is Telegram the app that they say nobody can break, that's completely encrypted? Did a few hundred miles up Highway 101 Oregon today. Nice. It's pretty, isn't it? Scored a US GI bivvy with the heavy liner for 15 bucks at the thrift store. Cool. Cool. I bought 9 bivvies, Marine Corps bivvies. Those are the Marine Corps ones are the improved ones. Those are the better ones. Have the mesh netting, then they have the zip Gore-Tex that you can close that up with. Another Russian PMC leader talking shit about a couple against Putin. A coup. Signal competition, but real reason is founder is Russian. Loaded covert pack for a trip, Humboldt and Camden tomorrow. Trip to Humboldt and Camden, right on. I saw Snowden comment on Telegram stuff, but I didn't understand it. Where did they arrest him from? Was he in the United States? Sell main packs. I don't know what you mean by main packs. What's a main pack? We manufacture all of this stuff right here. I don't know what main pack is. Palmetto, what's going on, dude? SRS Trump interview airs tomorrow. I thought it aired on the 28th. Are you sure it airs tomorrow? A little 5-minute, 6-minute clip came out today, and I thought it airs on the 28th. I thought is what it said. Is tomorrow the 28th? Because when I looked, I thought tomorrow is not the 28th. Maybe I'm wrong. All the hunters' laptop got leaked on Telegram. CEO fled Russia to avoid arrest for not giving the Russian government access to Telegram. He fled to Dubai, took dual citizenship, Russia, France. He was arrested upon landing in a France airport. So who arrested him? Who has custody of him? Cool to see Trump making the rounds on the pot. Yeah, it is, man. It is. It's the 26th tomorrow. Got it. Awesome. Sean on Twitter said Monday. Good. Very cool. Pick up another chest rig. Yeah, that's fine, man. That'll be good. Sean Ryan posted that the interview will drop 12:30 Central. Very cool. The 26th. Perfect. Right on. Hydrocarrier have 5 columns for mounting or 6. Looking to put one on a 4-column wide harness. I don't know. I think it's 4. I wouldn't have put 5 on there, I don't think. It wouldn't space right. Then again, we don't actually attach it to anything with pals. CEO of Rumble fled the country for some reason. No, it is 5. Yeah, it's 5. Do you sell double AR mag pouches on the site? Yes, we do. You have several options. We do a stacked, which is double, 1 mag, 1 slot. We do CQB mag pouches, which is 2 mags, with or without pistols, belt, or pals. And then we do Rallyman, which is what we do the most of. Those will carry 3 mags, but you can put 2 in there and just tighten the lid. And if you can put 3 mags in a Rallyman, you can also put 2 308s or 2 AKs in there. Woodland 12 gauge last week. Not a rush to get 20 pumped. What else did you order with it? I don't know why it wouldn't have shipped. Did you use a discount code or something? Because I have 12 gauges here. We shipped a lot of them. Or did you order an 8? No, we even shipped the ones with the 8 sets. EDW, what up? Clever, what's up? Hey, what'd you go with for binoculars? Everybody have super siphons? Every one of you guys have these in your car, truck? Right? Everybody does. Yes, correct? I did use the discount code, ordered padded H harness with it. May have shipped, haven't checked. Well, the code you use is probably why it hasn't shipped. Thoughts on shoulder holster? I just ordered one because I've been driving 3 to 4 hours a day for work. Want something I can actively keep on my body without being uncomfortable. I've never used one. I don't know. No idea. Everybody I know that carries a gun and drives carries appendix, to include Jaeger and every one of them dudes. Everybody carries appendix, including all the women I know carry appendix and drive. Snowmobile gas hose, yeah. And anytime you always see people talking about gas cans and the nozzles, right? The nozzle's always the problem. Why are you guys using nozzles on a fuel can? Use the shaker siphon, use the super siphon. That removes every issue you have with the fuel can. I had a kid works here and his Jeep ran out of gas. And he's got these fucking protectors on his tail lights. And he can't use a gas can because the nozzle won't reach the gas neck because of these cages. And I'm like, don't you have a super siphon? So I bought one for him. I bought a couple of them while I bought it. I have tons of them, but I just bought them just to have more of them. Yeah. I use a magnet under my steering wheel. I don't know what, oh, for your gun? We make fun of those guys. The magnet steering wheel guys. Prepared citizen, what up? Hey, when you drive, where do you carry your pistol? In the fucking holster, right? 2 on tool cart, 1 for diesel, 1 for gas. I don't even worry about it, man. I don't care about mixing diesel and gas through the super siphon. But I do carry that. They're in all the trucks. In the holster. You don't put it on a magnet? You don't have a magnet under your steering wheel column? Have 2 of those DA mag pouches, 3 mags. Yeah, those are nice. And look, guys, you're all grown-ass men. You carry your gun however you want to. My life doesn't depend on your decisions. Swarovski has really good stuff. Yeah, they do. I didn't see him. Did he answer? Went with Swarovski Optic Compact 1025. Nice. Perfect. Super syphilis. Look it up. Does ivermectin cure syphilis? Somebody look up. Does ivermectin cure syphilis?
One of the groups I'm in, it's like granny's old time, whatever. And every time somebody asks a question, there's a girl in there. Oh, the problem is you have parasites. Everybody has parasites. This is what you need to do for parasites. And like, you could say I got a hangnail. She'd be like, you got parasites.
Probably do, though. Everybody has parasites.
Like, yes, but it is insane. Like, that's not the answer for everything.
Are we seeing supply issues? Yeah, there's always supply issues. Since COVID, there's been issues with supply. Every other time we go to order multicam, they don't have it. There's another manufacturer that came online, and we bought it from them, and it looks a little different. Yeah, they stopped running multicam arid 100%, like just quit running it. Yeah. There's all kinds of shit. The main supplier that we have used for 32 some years just decided they're going out of business. Turned all their business over to a company we used to do business with that costs a lot more, and they don't carry half the shit that we were using. So like all of our tan hardware, they don't carry it. So 6 months to get that shit. So we're switching everything over to Coyote. Yeah, there's all kinds of issues. Every fucking day, every week we go to order something, there's some issue. Swarovskis are nice though. No, ivermectin will not cure super syphilis. I heard you only get syphilis when you have sex with your brother. So Jennifer, stop having sex with your brother. If you quit kiss a koala, it cures the drip. Off topic. But do you recommend the malice clips to attach? Absolutely. You have a lot of shit out there. You have a lot of options. The malice clips are hands down the best of those options, and I've tried them all. I bought every attachment you could get off Amazon. I'm looking around here. I've got a bunch. I had some sitting here. We'll go over here. I'll show you why. There's guys cutting them out of laminate, laser cutting them. They work fine. There's guys cutting them out of Hypalon. They work fine. Here is why the malice clip is better. Okay, these here cost less and you get a lot more for the money. I think these are WTF, Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. See this? There's nothing that stops it when you're pulling it through. Here's the malice clip. These malice clips, the newer malice clips, are narrower. So if you're putting them on something with an 1.5 inch footprint, this is cut skinnier. It's much easier to push through. The beauty of this is when you push it through your pouch, you just run it through, pull it all the way down. This step here keeps it from pulling out. These have no step. They do not keep them from pulling out. So for ease, the easiest shit you're going to put on and take off, and I bought a ton of these. We've got them on stuff right now. We're using them on some of our shit. The malice clips are better. It slows the growth of chlamydia. Doing good. Jay, how are you? Laugh out loud. If you kiss the koala, yeah, she says that. I say all the time, guys, koala bears carry syphilis. All koala bears have syphilis.
Poor koala bears.
Poor koala bears. And they usually have like wet tail, right? Like rodents, pets in captivity, when they get diarrhea. Koala bears have that.
Dirtbag.
Have you heard their new plan to get the space? No, let me guess. They're going to bring it back to Earth and put it in the ocean. Yeah, okay. Sure they are. Have you seen Candace Owens speak about the Van Nuys radiation belt? Did we go to space, and why have we not gone back, right? Look up the temperature. Somebody do this right now. Look up the temperature of the Van Allen radiation belt or Van Nuys or whatever the fuck it is. And then look up the temperature of the material that the spaceship was made of. The original landers, right? The original spaceships and stuff. Aluminum alloy. Look at the melting temperature points of aluminum alloy and look at the temperature points of the radiation belt. Ordering multicam Rallyman pouch. You're going to like them. Why are you waiting for the morning? Candace doesn't know. No, she doesn't, but Google that motherfucker. Brenda. Thanks for your first comment here, Brenda. Where'd you come from? No, I don't. Neither does Brenda. Go ahead and fuck off, Brenda. Trump is on the Sean Ryan show tomorrow. Yep. I'll definitely be checking it out. Anything to say about the Sean Ryan show, Brenda? Brenda creates. What do you create, Brenda?
Havoc.
You do know. Yes. Random Brenda knows everything about the Van Allen radiation belt. Here, as a guest tonight on this live. $35,000 degrees. Off subject, but I got to brag. I officiated. I saw that, T. That's very cool. Was that a shotgun wedding? 4x32 Trigagon ACOG on my cart in my cart right now. Has a green chevron. Does anyone have any advice on some pros and cons of the various reticles? Man, I have no idea. I had the Christmas tree chevrons that they issued to the SEAL teams. Those are the ACOGs that I used. Brenda creates drama and spreads misinformation. How did she get here? Google says, as hot as Kamala's breath. Kamalianism, communism, air pressure at that altitude is near zero. So heat has nothing to do with it. Then why, are you sure about that, Brenda? Is that a frog rig I saw on eBay? Oh, I don't know. I don't ever watch eBay, man. Aluminum is liquid at 1,000. Brenda says there's no, that's not the case. I'll be at the sawmill 5:30 tomorrow. See pan. Cool. Right on. Work hard there. Work hard there. When you think you have a secure job, somebody will show up that will outperform you. And when you're doing something that irritates the owner of the company, they're usually not going to sit you down and inform you of it. So however hard you think you're working at that sawmill, if you want to keep that job, you better do more than's expected. ATAX IX 8 Mac. I will. Send me an email. Let me know that you want one. I'll put one online for you. Great job, T. You look thinner in the pictures than in person. She's like, man, that camera really did you good. No, eBay's still around, man. If I'm looking for, well, anything that I don't know where to get it, you know, that's not made anymore, I check eBay when I'm looking, especially for like anything old. Saw the Trijicon also had horseshoe reticle. We had Christmas tree. Damn straight. It was a shotgun. I even had Dawn bring out my 12 gauge at the beginning of the ceremony just in case shit went down. Right on, man. I never worked at a sawmill, so a lot of learning. You'll be fine there. You're strong as fuck. You'll be fine at the sawmill. For here, ATAX IX works really good. ATAX does. SOE Dozer shirt. Nice. Like that shirt. Have you seen these Dutch windmills that produce equivalent power to solar panels? I have not. Not familiar with it. Subi, what's up? Tim, what's going on? Aluminum melts at 1250. Brenda, you still here? Railroad ties were pretty heavy. Yeah, those railroad ties are heavy. Looking at a Russian SSO chest rig on eBay. Don't know how. I have no idea, man. I do know where there's some quality shit, though. How much is your life worth? You're buying that shit because you think something is coming. I'm the face tattoo. Hey, what's up, man? Homestead Medical. I'm the face tattoo guy, Brandon. His babies are born with face tattoos. It's me, dude. She's driving, coming back from the green light. What? What drove me to become a gear maker? You couldn't really go rob tombs and be a cat burglar and rob museums and shit anymore. The internet kind of put that to an end. All the surveillance and cameras and the tattletale cell phone shit. You can't be a good, they don't respect a good criminal anymore. So I had to get a legit career. So gear makers seemed like the best. Stripper tester wasn't really a good thing anymore. It wasn't working out. Did the cardboard stuff get finished this? Nah, it's not finished. I told you when you left it wasn't going to be finished. I said that means I'll have to do it. SSO chest rig is all right. What's better, sweet ass M81 frog? Yeah, I got an frog rig right there. Van Allen belts are at 400 to 6,000 mile altitude. Radiation is dangerous. The temp is not. So how did they get through that the first time, but they have said we've not gone back because they don't know how to get through it? Those were astronauts that said that. How did we manage that when we had the computing equivalent of a fucking calculator on a wristwatch? Dropped my ACOG from about 6 feet on concrete, mounted on BCM rifle, and 0 is still spot on badass. What's going on with nothing, DJ? I'm a retired lot lizard. Now I'm an electrician. I said Candace Owens said, hey, Google the temperature of the Van Allen radiation belt, and then Google the melting point temperature of aluminum alloy that the space shuttle is made of. It's simple why we can't go to space. Stanley Kubrick passed away. They said they lost all the telemetry. You know where they found it? They found it in a big-ass computer inside a basement of this guy's apartment. Where was it? It was in Chicago, wasn't it? All the reel tape and shit. Because they went through a thin part, and the capsule gives protection because it acts as a Faraday cage. So why have we not gone back? Why did the astronauts say that we couldn't go back because we didn't have the telemetry? Cell phone has more technology than the shuttle did, yeah. Has anybody been to the Space Center in Huntsville, Alabama? They got a lot of shit sitting there. They spent a lot of money to trick people to think we went to space if we didn't go to space. There's a lot of equipment there. Like, man, you couldn't see all that shit in a day. Yeah, what about the camera operator that's still on the moon? Tell me about that, Jennifer. We didn't go back because Congress cut funding. You don't think Elon Musk could go to space if he wanted to? The Space Center is worth going to. How about those astronauts that went up to the space station for 8 days in June, and now they are stuck there until February? I saw that. Why did they cut funding? Redstone Arsenal's there, is that what you're saying? You could use an alternator with a paddle to get power from the creek to charge batteries. What's the rig on the table in front? Oh, this is a Rallyman vest. That's this right here. I just built that for a guy this weekend. We do these, I take orders for these individually. These are not online. You cannot order them. What's the melting temperature of duct tape? That's what the lander was made of. It looked like it, didn't it? The paper mache bullshit. It looked like a puppet. Well, I know the $60 million NASA gets every single day from us tax cattle is definitely worth it. It must be scary to be stuck in space. Yeah, let me translate stuck in space for you. In the NASA swimming pool, in the NASA pools where they have all those space stations. Am I Jewish? No, Andrew Ho. Andrew Ho, are you an Asian? Do I have a Milwaukee M18 chainsaw? I do. Yeah, I do. I have a 2 kilowatt induction motor right on. Is this Andrew Ho? My friend Andrew Ho that owns the Airsoft Extreme? Moldy elk meat. LARPer? Are you saying that, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Know any companies that produce rifle ghillie leaf wraps. Yeah, there is one. I can't remember the name of it. They have a whole kit they send you, and you put it on, and then you put your garnish on with like zip ties. Couture. It sounds like it's like French. It sounds like Cajun French. They're out of Canada. I can't remember the name of it. Carcachou or something like that. Lark sometimes. I really like the word chainmail. I have 2 suits of chainmail. Andrew Ho, get the hate shit. Did he say some hate shit? I didn't think he did. When he asked if I was Jewish? Or did he say something more? I really don't think that's the Andrew Ho that I know. The money around Huntsville came from NASA and defense industry's largest concentration, PhDs. Yes, and all the Nazis. When we brought all the Nazis back, a lot of those paperclip Nazis went to Huntsville. Huntsville was based on the Germans. There's whole entire towns there of all German people, Nazis. The feet on the lunar lander were Jiffy Pop Pants. Yeah, I got you, Chris. What's up, man? Rifle wraps. Arcturus gear. Interesting. I'll have to check that out. Maryland Renfest is going on now. Nice. Run the likes regardless of race. I don't know what you're trying to... You got to speak fucking grown-ass man to me. I cannot decipher what you mean by that. Hate shit. I don't know about all that, brother. Yeah, fuck that guy, whoever that is. Anytime somebody says, are you Jewish, and somebody's mad about that, I say it all the time. Maybe the Nazis weren't wrong. Oh my God, I can't believe he said that. Maybe the Jewish people, the elites, are Jewish, and the people perpetrating and putting forth all the evil in the world are actually Jews. People in Israel are not the Israelites. Oh my God, I can't believe he said that. What happened to my Tuesday live? I don't do it anymore. I stopped doing them. I've been doing a live on Wednesday with Scully. We did a live, Amanda and I did a live on Friday. But I've stopped doing the Tuesday lives. Father did promise to punish the house of Judah for their disobedience. Are you a Jewish No, I'm not. I can't even tell you where fucking Palestine is. I'm an American. I give a fuck about what happens immediately in this country. And I don't think we should be fucking sending aid to other countries. I think we should take care of ours. Not theirs. And I don't think we should be letting all these people in the fucking country either. Khazars took over the Jews and now claim to be Jews. Jew bagel. You should make a backpack with a micro chest rig attachment. Well, you can attach, why don't you just attach a micro chest rig to your backpack? I watched the same video you did. Heard it's near a river and a sea. Trump 24. I fucking hope so. MAGA. Yeah, make America greater than it is right now. And when it is that great, make it greater again. More so over. I've been enjoying the live with Amanda. You guys make a good team. Makes sense why you guys are married. Time, man. It's time. We've been together 25, 30 years. Been together 20 years. But before that, off and on for years. Yeah, let's take care of hardworking Americans. Stop keeping motherfuckers alive that won't keep themselves alive, right? Charity used to come from people that cared about the people that was getting charity, right? It was on the church or your own people. You did enough good for the people around you that they wanted to help take care of you when you could not take care of yourself. That was not a retirement plan. That was not a way of life. If you had a capable man or woman, they weren't allowed to sit at home and do nothing. We put them in places called poorhouses, which were a step above an asylum. And then we took crazy people and put them in asylums. If a person won't fucking work, then that person should not be allowed to eat. I don't know about allowed to. They should not fucking, it should not be on us to feed them. Yeah, churches are batshit crazy. All the money we send out of the country would fix all the issues in America. To fix the issues in America, it wouldn't cost 10% of the money we send out of the country. But it's not our money that goes out of the country. They steal your money to keep you in a lower position. Imagine what you'd be capable of if you had all your money. They just do that so you have some semblance that the system has not collapsed. You believe that there still is a system. The money they send out of the country, they don't take it from you, put it in a bank account, and then take that money and send it someplace. They just create brand new money. What if they're retarded? Did you mean what if they're retarded? Well, I mean, we used to, eugenics. Everybody fucking cringes when people say that. They took people who were retarded and sterilized them so they could not breed and create more retarded people. If you can't take care of yourself, not my problem. If you as a parent have a incapable child, that is on the fucking parent. That is not on my family. Yeah, taxes are for control. Benjamin Franklin said, make people uncomfortable in their poverty so they're motivated to get out. Yes. It's one thing to help other countries. It's a whole other thing to Yeah, what did Trump say? Nobody in the UN is paying their fair share. And what did he say? Germany, you have to pay your fucking fair share. I like what the guys in Poland say. The premier or the president of Poland. Did you see that dude? That dude from Poland is here campaigning for Trump for 12 weeks. Pat David interviewed him. Very interesting interview. You guys should check that out. I like what fucking Poland has to say. Yeah, shaming bad behavior. Yeah, if you won't work, no problem. That is my line in the sand. Step up or step out of the way. We do shit, make shit happen. Yep. Why give American dollars to people that hate America? Yeah, absolutely. Fucking absolutely. Why help anybody that fucking doesn't like you? I'm just tired of picking the lesser of two evils. Bring back real candidates that aren't 80 damn years. I hear you, AJ. But was your life not better when Trump was the president? Do you not believe your life will be better if Trump is the president again? Yeah, Poland's got it right. Poland and Hungary are maybe the only countries really standing up against. Yeah, they said no Muslims is what they said. That's literally what they said. Government makes you comfortable in your poverty. Yeah, they give you entertainment. That's what the whole internet's about. Look at the FBI crime statistics in the high crime cities, Chicago, Los Angeles, places like that. Look at the high crime cities and what they coincide with the crime rates the year previous to game consoles coming out, and then when PlayStation launched. Crime rates went down 75%. Wasn't Poland the country that put up an electric board? Oh, I have no idea. Shame has always been used in society to get you to fix your shit. Now it's being used to make you feel sorry for people. Yeah, good way to put that. there is a lot of leaders from other countries that want Trump. Yeah, they're fucking here right now campaigning for Trump. That's a very different dynamic. Everything has the influence, especially on young kids, end up from video games to movies and music. Yes, and we let our young kids have video games, and then we don't pay attention to what is in the video game. If you want to influence your kids, you have to fucking be around your kids.
But John, what about my social life?
Yeah, well, my social life is my kids. Did you see Kansas court that threw out the machine gun? I keep seeing bits and pieces of it. Will it change anything? Everything they're doing is illegal already.
This is your phone right here.
Does it work now? Or we think it won't work in the building anyways. It'll work right now because it's on Wi-Fi.
Right. But it should work.
Thank you.
And I put a gold glass screen cover on it.
Did you put a naked picture of yourself on there as a screensaver?
No.
The Last American. What's up, man? Yeah, Dano does have no idea the shit you're doing. That's right, AJ. Dano, you should shut the fuck up, and you should ask AJ how to fucking do better in whatever it is you're doing. I know who you are, some kind of, but I actually know who AJ is. I was sitting there when somebody's like, "Why don't you do this?" And I'm like, "Hey, AJ, what's your projected revenue for next year? $2 million. What's your current revenue right now? $1.5 million. Yeah. Take advice from people. Don't take advice from people who are doing less than you, ever." And I don't mean that about you, Dano. I'm talking about something completely different. As Americans, we're blessed with the time to grow one another. John, Amanda, and the SOE team is why I'm wearing this shirt right on. Are the silver melting furnaces on Amazon any good? I don't know. Nicole told me today that we've got a guy coming that's going to do metal forging, and he's going to build a forge with fire brick and do some demonstrations here. That'll be cool. But I don't know about the silver furnaces. Repeal the NFA. Government requires vehicles to have a muffler, but you have to pay $200. That's a good point, man. Kanye said it best. I don't take advice from people less successful than me. 3H. It's October 4th, 5th, and 6th, and a couple other days. I just assumed you would be here. That was kind of a given. You don't need tickets. You don't need to register. It wasn't even your choice whether you were going to show up or not. It was just required of you. If I'm standing on it, it's fucking America. Seen a lot of Trump flags with the Jeep invasion. Yeah, oh yeah, man. Every time we go to another town, there's whole fucking groups of, there's like a whole Trump takeover. Boats, Trump flags. Fucking, anybody with money. You didn't see a bunch of those fucking yachts out there with fucking Biden flags. You don't see none of that bullshit. Love to get into oh, you can totally get into blacksmithing, man. It's not even hard. And blacksmiths will love to fucking get you into blacksmithing. It's not like a gatekeeping thing. Had a heart attack, found out that I had colon cancer at the same time. What would you recommend for me to get into? Has it been addressed? Are you still in the process of addressing it, or have you not yet? I definitely wouldn't fucking take any chemotherapy. I would look at alternative medicines. I would speak to many different doctors, and I would look at alternative treatments as well. Biden is objectively, not objectively, he literally is the worst president. Healthy food. Yeah. Change your diet. Remove carbohydrates, which is inflammation. RSO, Rick Simpson oil. Do you mean black seed oil? Rick Simpson oil? I don't know what. Black seed oil. I don't have the bandwidth at the moment, but I'll get into it. Yeah, no processed shit. Do you have a recommendation? Maybe Mike Obama's book. I'm addressing it right. I'm addressing it, but I need financial advice. I'm too young to retire. I can't tell you what to get into, man. You're going to hate it. You have to get into something that you like to do. What paid your bills up until now? What currently pays your bills? What do you like to do? I've heard some people doing the alkaline water diet for a month or more to get rid of cancer. Yep, I've heard that too. Also, hydrogen peroxide, medical grade hydrogen peroxide has knocked out thousands and thousands of cases of prostate cancer. Alkaline water, I have a Kangen water machine, which will make alkaline water. Also heard of keeping your body pH basic to prevent cancer spread. That's what I would recommend, AJ. Maybe get a project or start a business or something. RSO is a highly potent medical marijuana oil. Got it. I would make a list of people who have wronged me just in case it's terminal. Got a YouTube notification for Sam Russell's speech at the Midwestern Preparedness Gathering. Went to look it up, but it was gone. Guess Sam offended YouTube. Interesting. Yeah, remove sugar for sure. Inflammation. Start following Dr. Barry. I know him personally. He was my doctor for 14 years. Dr. Barry, very accessible, tons of content out there. I would even get on Dr. Barry's YouTube channel and type in cancer and watch some of his videos. Have a brother in Texas whose wife had alkaline treatment and her cancer has been gone for 7 years. Doctors in America alone kill 250,000 every single year from preventable medical mistakes. RSO is to be taken orally or applied topically, not to be smoked. Amazing shit. Yeah, I would look at Hope Dealer also. Check out Hope Dealer on Instagram. She speaks about different high-grade marijuana treatments. Her son, they said, hey, he's going to die. And marijuana is what fixed that kid. And she has a ton of content out there. Finn Bisendel. Yeah, I keep hearing that too. Good for cancer, but I'm no expert. Nope. It's a veterinary drug. It's a veterinary drug. And people say that it knocks it right out. Definitely not doing chemo. Watch my grant. Yeah, 95% of people who take chemotherapy die within 5 years. Yeah, everything in the Central Valley grocery, everything in the grocery store is designed to kill you. The stuff on the outside is just not as bad. We treat the symptoms. No, well, modern Western medicine is made to sell you pharmaceuticals. It is not ever made to heal you. It is made to prolong your life so we can sell you more drugs. And the primary drugs, we're going to sell you 5 or 6 more so that those don't kill you. Fenbidazole is a horse and cattle wormer. We use it on the farm. I know a recipe for butter. It can make it easier to administer. It's 3 is the magic number. Yeah, 3 is the magic number. They have to give you 3 drugs to get full profitability to the doctor on all prescriptions. If they only prescribe 2, they don't get any money on the first one. When they prescribe 3, they get full price on the first, second, and third drug that's prescribed. You have doctors right now, you'll go in for ABC, and the doctor will prescribe you a drug, and when you go to the pharmacy, they've prescribed 2 others that they didn't even tell you about. If you're able to exercise, still get yourself into better condition so your body is better equipped to fight. Yep, it's muscle density. You need muscle density. Chemo will soon fall in the category that includes leeches and drilling holes in the head. Yep, let's hope. Dr. Barry would be an awesome guest on Pulling the Thread. Yes, he would. He's here frequently. He's here at the events and stuff. He lives 15 minutes from me. I have a lot of people in my comment section on YouTube that need advice on erectile dysfunction. I'm looking for information for them. Are you fucking with me? Doing everything possible right now to get the money together for a mini excavator and to roll that into a way to make money. You're not gonna make money with just that mini X. You're gonna need a skid steer also. Mini X digs the holes. Skid steer moves the dirt. You're gonna need both. I assumed you kept saying mini X because you want to dig holes in trenches on your property and be able to use it first. But you're gonna have to have something to move it with. Wound clinics are also a scam. A friend is making hydrochloric acid healing wounds in 1 week. Interesting. Test cypionate. Yep. I take cypionate propionate. 350 milligrams a week is what I take. Sister-in-law is a multimillionaire from psychiatry. 10 years later, she's against the Medway. We had this convo today. Why the hell do all these young guys have erectile dysfunction problems? Because they're so high in estrogen. Because they're low testosterone, so their dick's not working. They're super high estrogen because all they're eating is fucking trash, and they don't eat meat, and they don't exercise, and their vitamin D is fucked up. We could fix those dudes in 6 weeks. They don't want to be fixed. It's why you see all these goony goo-goo looking motherfuckers walking around with man tits and multicolored hair, and they're all disheveled. They take no fucking pride of ownership in their person. Heard you and Scully mention a road trip to get a 5-ton. Want to come to Idaho? But no, I do not want to come to Idaho. Exactly what RFK Jr. said, but it's very true. We work with Optimize You, and that's who does all of our hormones for all of my guys. Life-changing, rapidly life-changing. Your bank account will go up when you change your testosterone levels. If you look at liberal voters, they're all low testosterone. There's tests where they took fucking super liberals, got them in shape, put them on testosterone, and they started voting. They started fucking seeing the other direction. They started voting fucking towards the other side. Everyone's saying you need to eat. Dude, I don't even work out hardly at all. You probably work out more than I do. Fast food, processed foods destroys testosterone. Destroys the entire endocrine system. Most people drink water out of tap water, right? They drink all the shit. Well, I don't drink water out of tap water. I drink soda. That's even worse. You're getting super fucking dosed over and over with all the fucking chemicals coming out of the fucking tap water. They're using tap water for that. So you're getting extra fluoride because they take that vat and they boil the water out of that vat and all those chemicals stay there. Chloramine, bromine, fluoride. Those are endocrine system disruptors. So your body can't uptake iodine. If you just took those people and started supplementing iodine, they would probably improve. I take iodine every morning. Actual medication isn't a bad thing. It's the greed involved. No, most of it is, man. I haven't taken any medications in fucking years and years. There's other ways. The medications today are not what the medications used to be. Yeah, you can use Coke to clean metal. You can take Coke and drip it every hour on concrete, and it'll eat a hole through concrete. It'll eat a hole through glass. You can't even keep Coca-Cola in aluminum cans for more than 2 years, 3 years. The fucking the energy drinks, Monster, eats its way out. Coca-Cola eats its way out. We buy sodas and shit when we used to have parties, and we put them on these shelves like these in the back. And within a year, they were fucking all over the floor. We had to start keeping them in rubber totes. Higher test level causes you more anger, seeing how stupid people are. Yeah, absolutely. It's not that it makes you angry. You just don't tolerate mediocrity. They spray the inside of cans with a lac. Yeah, it's like a plastic film coating. You're getting BPAs. You're getting microplastics from the cans. Take the aluminum can, and set it in. I don't remember what kind of acid it was. I saw several videos where they did this. They took and put the can inside of a vat of acid, in like a tank, a jar of acid, and it ate all the aluminum away, and that plastic bladder was still on the inside. Drano, maybe I need test. Yeah, I mean, test. Women need test. You got a woman that just doesn't like to have sex, her test level's off. Fucking 99% of the time. Hydrochloric, is that what did it? Iodine dipper or I take a dropper. Lugol's. They actually banned the 10%. You can't buy it on the internet anymore. I guess they were making meth with it somehow. Do you guys remember there was a fucking really, really good water treatment? I can't remember the name of it. Had these metal crystals in there with iodine, and it had a lip in there. So you filled it with water, and it lived in there, right? Made the solution, and you dropped a couple drops into whenever you wanted to treat water. They banned that shit because guys were somehow making drugs with it. This is what I use right here. I get it right off Amazon. This is what I'm currently using. I was using Lugol's. Oh, this is Lugol's. I take 2 drops of this every morning. I mix up a scoop of this Sacred 7. I mix up a scoop of First Form Greens. They started only shipping in these fucking bags, so luckily I kept one of these containers. And then I put a scoop of pre-workout in there and 2 drops of the iodine. And then creatine, I use creatine twice a day. If you're looking for a metabolic of like a size effect for working out and such, you want to take it with protein. If you're looking for cognizant effect, it doesn't have to have the protein. But they're showing that it's even more important in women. But that's for bone density, muscle density in women. But they're saying you should take creatine twice a day. It's the most it's longest studied workout type product that there is, supplement creatine. Lacquer spray inside of cans. May need to ask a couple guys how many BPAs. So I don't know about that, but I mean, I'm sure it is. I'm sure there is some type of liquid spray that goes inside to coat that can because you have a chemical reaction. kind of creatine do I use? You want to use a, here, I'll show you what I'm using. I don't think it matters so much. First Form, if you use code SOE Gear, it gets you 25% off. They have a creatine. I'm using Gorilla Labs. That's more plates, more dates. I use his non-stem pre-workout. I like it a lot. And I use his creatine. I've used Concrete for years. You can get this at Walmart. I just bought a bunch more ivermectin tonight we picked up. I would advise you guys to get some even if you don't need it. It's $10 a tube. There's 12 tubes right there. 16 tubes right there. 16 or 12? 1, 2, 3, 4, 12. There's 12 there. It's $10 a tube. You can get it at Walmart. Get it even if you don't need it, so that you have it when you can't get it. Have you ever seen a G-hook fail? No, they're made of metal. And they're attached to nylon. The nylon's going to fail before the metal fails. You have Bentso mini knife belt kits that seem sturdy also. No, I've never seen one with a problem. Multicam Rallyman pouches in stock. Yes, I do. Order what you want. We haven't pulled orders from the weekend. There's hundreds of orders from the weekend. So I don't know what the inventory looks like, but we have batches of them out there cut. And if you really are concerned that you need to know exactly how many I have, put in notes that you'll take Highlander, because I have Highlander. I've got multicam going, so if time is the issue, hey, I'll take anything similar to make this order ship. Put that in notes. And I would even follow it up with, once you get your confirmation email, reply to the confirmation email with the same thing. Hey, my concern with this is time. Ship me whatever you can to make it go quickly. Here's Woodland Rallymans without pistols. Here's multicam Rallymans without pistols. These will probably finish up tomorrow. There's another batch of them somewhere out here that I saw. Here's Rallymans right here with pistols. Yeah, creatine monohydrate's what you want. It's all creatine monohydrate. Here's multicam or Woodland Rallymans with pistols. Have my husband's phone going through his YouTube to see if he ever reached out to anyone. He tried to end his battle with demons tonight. Just checking. Jeremy, Jeremy, I don't recognize the name. I'm sorry to hear that. If there's anything we can do, reach out. Instantized creatine, I don't know what that is. I would look for an anhydrous creatine. The scoop's going to be very, very small. It's going to be very high concentration. If you're not familiar with More Plates, More Dates, look him up on YouTube. He's been on Rogan a bunch of times. I trust his stuff, and I like the products he puts out. So you're safe to go with that. That's Gorilla Labs. Serious about learning from you. If you'd be willing to teach. He's not willing to, Dana. He's very, very busy. He's not going to reach out to you. If you would like to meet him, come to Self-Reliance Festival. He's here. He's working on a ton of stuff for Self-Reliance Festival. He is in Montana. He has a company running. He raises his children. He's very, very busy. Would I recommend a Form 1 or Form 4? You're a grown man. Get what you want. Why? You want a short barrel or a machine gun? What's the difference between a 1 and a 4? I don't even fucking know, man. Dano, I don't think he's offering, man. Do you have on collagen? I don't know much, but I hear more and more about aging males. Yeah, I take collagen peptides. I do when I remember to. I don't know if they really help me, but I'm going to take every advantage that I can get. When I have joint pains and aches and, you know, hurts, I always think, man, I should probably get on like a glucosamine and chondroitin. And then I take it for a few days and I forget to take it. Does it really work? I think it does. I have a joint support from First Form that I take. I have forgotten to take it for a couple of days, but I do intend to take it when I remember. It is, well, you can probably see why I forget to take shit. It's right here, joint mobility. And as far as peptides, I've got Vital Proteins, collagen peptides, and I have this one. And Scully takes this too. He swears it works. Put collagen peptides in my coffee. Yeah, why would you not, man? It's not like it's expensive. You're going to consume liquid through the day. Dump it into one of them. Just when my shoulder gets feeling better, I heard it again. Moving some heavy ass marine batteries. Yeah, you have to be very cognizant, man. You're at a point in time right now where it's going to be something silly that hurts you, and you're going to carry that hurt for the rest of your life. So you got to look at everything. The doctors always told me, well, it doesn't matter what the doctor said, but when I turned 30, I started noticing things that I never noticed before, right? And at 40, I stopped putting 37-inch tires and 40-inch tires on shit. Because you just feel it getting in and out of things. I used to just be able to hop right up in things. All my Chevys had, damaged steering wheel columns because the tires were so big, and I'd pull myself up in the truck. And when you'd slide out the side of the truck seat, you'd always tear that left side of the driver's seat. And now I don't put giant tires on shit because I feel those joint pains. I feel my knees and shit. And I can't risk having a fucking twisted ankle or a broken ankle or, having something like that happen. I'm very, very cognizant. I don't reach over the side of a truck bed and put heavy weight things in there. I lower the tailgate now and put them in there as they're meant to be. Because when I fucking have a bicep tear, it takes me 6 months to heal, and it slows down everything I'm doing. I have too many people that rely on me, and when I am slow, it affects a lot of other people. Comfrey works very good, Dean. It really does. Amanda's pain salve, whatever she's putting in there, really helps too. Use the both of them together. I don't like the cooling muscle rub. I've never liked any of that hot cold shit. People swear by it. It does stop the pain, but I always feel it, right? I like the pain relieving mixed with the Comfrey salve. 40s when the check. That's a good way to put it, man. That is every time I had a surgery, the doctors were like, man, you might not ever ride a motorcycle again. We don't know if you can use that clutch hand. You might not ever do this. And I did every one of them. The same day they took the pins out of my fucking hand. I had pins in the pinky finger, this finger, and the side of this hand. You can still see where the pins were there. I was riding the motorcycle that day. Yeah, the pain salve's legit, man. Yeah, get comfrey growing on it. Comfrey will grow there too. Comfrey will grow where nothing else should grow. If you took comfrey and tried to put it in good soil, it won't grow there. Enjoy the talks here, but I am amazed at how many grown-ass men with a supercomputer in their hand don't take the time to do their own research. While I agree with that, chicken farmer. Well, I agree with that. I do also appreciate it. It does add content. It puts comments in the comment section, which will rank the algorithm of the video afterwards. Unfortunately, when the video is over, I can't see the comments any longer. But I do that too. I will get on a video. I'll be watching some guy's video, and I'm like, hey, I did it on Dave Canterbury yesterday. I was watching Dave Canterbury video, and he's talking about how he has somebody that 3D printed a lid for a 2-quart canteen that will adapt right onto a Sawyer mini filter. It'll screw thread right on. And I immediately went to his website to order it, and I couldn't find it. And I'm like, hey, what's the link to this thing? And I'm sure there's somebody in there that's like, hey, dipshit, if you just look through the fucking comments here, you'd see there's already links here. But I did my due diligence. I did try for about 15, 20 minutes and did not find the answer, and I still don't have the answer. CBD is excellent for inflammation. Yes, I have been using some CBD, and I mix it occasionally with CBN also. 35 is when rigor mortis started to set in on me. Yeah, they said, rigor mortis. They said 95% of the U.S. population will never sprint again after the age of 30. Hard to find things if you don't know where to look. Yeah, but Google does pretty good. Like if you just type it in, I did type it in looking for another brand even. And I did find 3D printed caps on Amazon, but I did not find any that took the Sawyer filter thread on. Yarrow, comfrey, and calendula. 36 at the end of the year. This is the first thing I have been running. They just need Magnus chasing after. Oh yeah, they'll run. They might not get out of bed the next day. Remember jumping out of the back of a pickup truck and vans. Now I look, yeah, for my 30th birthday, 35th birthday, I bought a set of steps for the other building. The dock was only 3 feet high. But if you've ever worked legs, like a real leg workout, like it's a dedicated day, you know, and then you do lying leg curls and extensions on a second day also, right? So there's like 1.5 leg days. And you've ever really had leg soreness from working out, that's what it's like. Finishing up nursing school, and the amount of downright negligence and incompetence I've seen in clinical is crazy. New doctors prescribing like 25 meds for something that diet would fix. Absolutely, because that's what they're told to do. It's not to cure or prevent disease. It is to sell drugs for the disease. And they're passing people through medical school right now and dental school right now who are not passing their boards. The DEI shit, they're passing people of color at a much lower standard to get them through than the other people who are passing. Never run, worked on a farm, but never ran for any reason. You should try it, just for yourself, just so you know. If you are ever in a firefight, you are going to run. And the people who run less, the people who are less fit, they are going to be more apt to die. So if you think that society ever might collapse, you should get yourself in better fitness than you are, no matter what fitness you are in today. It will only give you an advantage. Boonie hat or something. Ears have been getting so sunburned. Yeah, get yourself a boonie hat, man. They're not expensive. You can order one right now off Amazon. You can go buy a not as cool one even at Walmart or Tractor Supply. A straw hat is good, man. Because the drugs will treat the symptoms and cause more symptoms. So you return to the doctor for more treat. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, man. It's a very big vicious circle. New F-250 has flip out step on the tailgate. Yep, I'm 63. Yeah, man. Yeah, I am cognizant of where I park vehicles depending on what I'm going to load. And there are many times that I just, load things with the skid steer. Have buddies on 1, 5, and 8. And the best statistic for passing buds SQT is run times. Yeah, doctors that cure their patients don't have patience. Yeah, get a boonie to break up that. There's some cool boonies out there right now with netting on them so that you can garnish them. There are some companies out there. Scrim is the word you're looking for. Scrim. And when you find Scrim, that's like the little cami netting stuff for helmets. They have boonie hats that have Scrim on them. This is not one of them. This is Amanda's. There's those straw hats I was telling you. I really like these Tilly hats. They're expensive. They're like a fucking $135. You don't need one. But Scrim, they do boonie hats with netting and Scrim on them. And they're 3D cutting mesh fabric. It's like a thin fabric that's drilled through, has holes all through it, so that it flows in the wind. And it's like the ASAT camo, like that leafy camo shit. It's like that. My buddy Mike Stanchik started a company called Tactical Concealment years ago. And he came up, the first Viper hood ever made was his company. Now everybody has something called a Viper hood. But you can get boonie hats that have that on there. And this Scrim material comes in a baggie, and you just zip tie it on where you want it. They're putting it on guns. If you watch any of the guys from Ukraine, check out Grantham had some guys from Ukraine. Last American Outlaw had some guys from Ukraine, and they were showing how they set all their shit up and how they camo stuff. And every dude with a rifle has some cami to help break that pattern up. They're really talking a lot. Scully and I talked a lot about camouflage on the Pulling the Thread podcast this week on Wednesday. That'll be out any day now to members. Ever consider why people in Asian countries have mobile geriatric communities? Look into how they live. No furniture, so they have to get up and down. Yeah, absolutely. Somebody told me the other day, they're like, man, why don't you get one of them scooters? I go, dude, if I ever got in a scooter, that'd be the end of me. If I ever get in a scooter, that would be the end of me. Last time I sprinted, I had a piglet in each hand and was being chased by a 400-pound sow. Yep. Skid steer is the best thing ever for loading. Yeah. Not only that, man, it's a force multiplier. I don't need a bunch of people. We used to have rail ties dropped off here, about 100 of them. And I would pay 2 guys to stack them up neatly. And it would take them 2 days to get it all done. And now I can do it on a Sunday with a skid steer and a grapple or a Mini X with a thumb and listen to a podcast for a couple of hours and have it done myself. And then I don't have to worry and go look and did somebody fucking crush their hand? Hey, where are these 2 motherfuckers at that I'm paying? There's a lot of times when I have dudes working and I walk out to talk to them and it takes me 15 minutes to find them. That's a problem. That means they're not doing what you pay them to do. So with equipment, you can just stop paying them motherfuckers. All right, guys, I'm out. Everybody have a good evening. I think we had some content that posted this weekend. Check it out. Leave some comments. I'm going to put some stuff up on Instagram tonight, so check that out. Leave some comments. And we will see you guys tomorrow.